Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And yes, South African Airways is on the agenda again, and soon it'll be Prowser, following the same route, but that's another story for another day. This is a shout out to Gerard. And before I tell you what Gerard says, I just want to say that there's going to be another document attached to the end of this intro, where you'll see what Praveen Gordhan has to say about South African Airways, and I have my own comments about that too. Anyway, Gerard says, I can understand that South African Airways can no longer be afforded by the taxpayers. What I do not understand is that through their own greed, the unions have caused a situation by calling a strike that now causes 10,000 people who will lose their jobs. Unions will not be held accountable under the country's labour laws. I know pilots and technicians who fly for South African Airways and cabin crew who take care of the safety of passengers who will have no jobs hereafter within South Africa. Now, let me tell you something. I have some inside information. If you are an airline pilot for South African Airways or one of the cabin crew for South African Airways, look up on Google Fiji Airways. Andre Viljoen. I put a video up about this just a few days ago, coincidentally. Andre Viljoen was the CEO of South African Airways up until 2004, when he just said enough's enough and he just shut up and moved on. Fijian Airways is now a very, very profitable airline, and they're expanding fast. And they're looking for pilots, and they're looking for cabin crew. So guys, time to get on that phone and give Andre Viljoen a call. He will be very sympathetic. He knows exactly what's going on in South Africa. So, don't even hesitate. If you're a pilot, cabin crew, whatever, a white maintenance fellow, Andre Viljoen is your man. Contact him. Fijian Airlines. I'll actually put a couple of links down below so you can see a bit about Andre Viljoen and his history. And I'll also put a link to what Fiji is like. It's an absolutely amazing place. It is one of those places where if you go there on holiday, you say, wow, this is like paradise. And that's what it's like. It's just a beautiful, beautiful island. Hardly any crime, except for the two major centres like Suva and Nandi. There is a bit of crime in there, but outside those areas, and there are no murders. People don't get murdered there. There's no rapes. Well, look, there might be a few, but I mean, it's not like South Africa, which is the rape capital of the world. AIDS is pretty well unheard of in Fiji. It's just a magical place. You ask Andre Viljoen, he'll tell you. All right, let me get back to Gerard's email. He says, my wishes is that CEOs like Coleman Andrews, where it all started, and Monwabisi Kalawi should be locked away with Dudu Myeni and Vuyi Rasekoroka. It is inevitably sad that we will never see the colours just like the previous Orange, when it was a highly profitable organisation, on the tail of our national airline. There are only two options remaining, let alone any rescue attempts. 1. Sell off everything for a ridiculously low offer and laugh off the losses, and 2. Close the doors for even bigger losses. However, you and I, as taxpayers, have to take the knocks of a once profitable business that caused by the ANC cadre deployment to crash through maladministration with the millions in the pockets of those now rich, afflicted, looking up and shrugging shoulders. It wasn't me. Wasn't me. You know what a dog does when it steals a little bit of meat that drops on the floor, and the question's asked and it looks the other way and is totally innocent? Well, you know who the dogs are in this case, don't you? And anyway, Gerard goes on to say, my humble opinion is that it is inevitable that Eskom will soon follow suit. And I totally agree with him. I think all the state-owned enterprises in South Africa are headed for the same route. It's just a matter of time, quite honestly. Yeah, as I said on this channel for a year now, black economic empowerment has killed the golden goose in South Africa. And this is all under the watch of one Cyril Hippolyte Ramaphosa. All right, guys, here comes that letter signed by Praveen Gordhan. It's a media statement. And please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, stay safe. Bye for now.